Hello friends, welcome. In the previous episode, we established that Christ has to be the firm foundation upon which Catholic parenting is based. And upon this firm foundation then are three pillars which we will need to support our mission as Catholic parents. These are 1. Our connection with the Church, 2. Our connection with our spouse in marriage, and 3. Our connection with our children. Today, let us explore the first pillar, our connection with the Church. And here, I would like to discuss two aspects in which the Church can help us in our mission. These are the vertical and the horizontal dimensions. First, the vertical dimension. In chapter 5 of St. Paul's letter to the Ephesians, he describes as a great mystery the spousal union of Christ and his Church. A passage that St. John Paul II describes as the crowning of the themes and truths in sacred scripture. As his bride, the Church receives the gift of Christ into herself. His life, his love, his graces, his redemptive power, and transmits these to us in her teachings, in her liturgical life, and in a very special way, in her sacraments. In a sense, the Church herself is like a sacrament, a visible sign of God's grace, a sign and instrument, not only of our communion with God, but also of unity among men. And as the Church unites all of us in the community of faith, hope, and charity, she becomes a visible organization through which Jesus communicates his truth and grace to all of us. Now, as that community of faith, hope, and charity, we are called to connect with each other, support each other, and lead each other on our pilgrimage to heaven. This is the horizontal dimension of the Church, whereby we journey with and support each other in our mission. So I would strongly encourage you to be part of groups of like-minded individuals or couples or families in your communities. This can take the form of ministries or communities or support groups of people going through similar journeys in life, be it for couples, fathers, mothers, single parents, grandparents, and so on. Through being part of a group of like-minded individuals on a similar journey together, we can also help each other when the need arises. For example, helping with childcare when another set of parents is not feeling well, or perhaps when they need some time for a couple date. In fact, I would suggest it would not be a bad idea at all to take turns in helping with each other's kids so we can have dedicated date nights with our spouse, knowing that our kids are in good and safe hands. So perhaps for our reflection at the end of this session, let us ask ourselves, how can I tap on the graces of Christ and his Church? How can I share his love with other Catholics, especially those on a similar journey as mine? Allow me to summarize what we have discussed in today's session. 1. The Church serves as a wonderful and efficacious channel of Christ's love, graces, truth, and power. And 2. As a community of believers, we can and should support each other on our journey. But let us remember that the work of our Church does not stop here, because the Church by our nature is missionary. And as members, we must feel compelled to go forth and make disciples of all the nations, beginning with our children, our families. To facilitate this, we will need to connect with our spouse and our children, the second and third pillars of Catholic parenting respectively. And these we will discuss from the next episode onwards. Till then, take care and God bless you and your family always. Bye for now.